Was I muted? I was muted, wasn't I? Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to another G.N.A. podcast where we, sit around, drink, talk about stuff, and, mute each other. Tonight's a special round because we are going to be kicking into a thing of where Senor Cecil focuses on schoolwork and life, and it's going to come down to Blue and I running things for a little bit, and possibly Blue running out on me also.
I just want to apologize to everybody now. I am so sorry. Nah, I'm joking. These guys are great.
Yeah, it might end up going back to something simple like dick jokes every episode for like 35, 40 minutes. But hey,
wait, no. Why don't one of you fuckers read penthouse letters in some fucking voice? How about you over there? You read the gay penthouse letters in Watu's voice.
Self-respect.
I don't have that kind of cred, man. I don't have that kind of cred. But without further ado, we are joined here tonight by Senor Damok.
Hey, how's it going?
We are joined by our blue lieutenant down there, Blue Shark.
Evening, gents.
And of course, we are joined tonight because you heard him, Cecil, or Cecil, or what was
Cecil?
it? Cecil, yeah.
Cecil, what Tyler said, yeah, Cecil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at Zyber. I'm actually I'm just getting down to the tail end of my degree, so I've got a few months that I really just need to hamper down and really dig into this and just get it over with and done with. So Blue and Zyber were kind enough to just kind of step up for a little bit, take over the majority of the stuff. I should be on every now and then, but don't expect me every show for a little bit. I just gotta hunker down, get the stuff done. Once I get it done, I will be back. Though I don't say the words very often, but I promise I will be back.
Yeah, and I just gotta say, I hope you guys take a note from the 80s, early 90s. Be kind, rewind. I mean, Blue and I, we do the best we can. We're not Cecil. I know you guys love his voice all the time, and yeah.
No, I'm pretty confident people don't like my voice. That's why I use every other voice that I have, because they don't like my voice.
Well, they like your voices. But yeah, without dilly-dallying too much, we are moving on to, I guess, one of the most important parts of the show, because, it does put the A in the show, alcohol. What is everybody drinking? Cecil?
I am drinking cobwebs. That's, no, I was lazy. Don't be lazy, kids. And I grabbed, so I'm drinking, hold on. Let's start back here. I am drinking a rum. It's a imported Superior Reserve aged rum, Das Madaris. It's aged for 5 years in an oak cask, and then 3 additional years in a sherry cask, I think. This is in some weird cursive, and they got this ship thing in the background. I'm not 100% sure what the hell it says. But it's seasoned for another 3 years in some other barrel. This, quite possibly, is the most non-offensive, smooth rum I have ever had. I put, I don't know, probably 5 or so shots out of this bottle. 4 shots out of this bottle.
Are you sure it's not the cobwebs?
It could be. Into, my little copper mule mug here. And I just topped it off with a little bit of Coke just to say, all right, let's see what this is like. And I can't taste any rum in this. I definitely taste cobwebs because I dumped it into a glass that was full of cobwebs. But, I mean, I can smell the rum. It still smells great. It's a Caribbean. It's a dark rum. But really, I don't taste it. So after I finish this mug of it, I'm going to drink it just straight and see what it's like there.
Fair enough. Blue. How about you, man?
So I am actually blessing this tanker that you got me for Christmas. Cheers. With nothing really surprising. You guys should expect this, but it's Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. Yep. Nice.
But
right.
It's a little bit different though. It's Blue Moon Iced Coffee Blonde. So it's it's like mocha chocolate coffee kind of taste to it. But it's basically it's kind of like, I guess you could say cappuccino taste more to it. I get a little bit. I don't know. Every time I drink cappuccino, I think of I think it's Eddie's ice cream. They made a mocha cappuccino chocolate chip ice cream or something like that, or a cappuccino chocolate chip. So that's always what comes to my taste buds whenever I think of cappuccino or taste cappuccino. So it's very smooth. It's very easy to drink, like a regular thing of Blue Moon, except it doesn't have the citrus. It's got coffee instead.
Okay.
But what's the attack like?
The attack is coffee beans.
No, I was actually saying that because Shadow's not here, and he always makes fun of me because every time I talk
Right.
about some shit, I'm like, oh, the attack's like this. And he just looks at me like I'm eating a burger, and he's like, so what's the attack like on that? I'm like, the attack is you're about to wear a burger.
The attack is someone comes up to you and places a nice warm hand on your shoulder after you've been stuck out in the rain and cold, and it's just nice and comforting.
Or it's very, very fresh Arby fries.
Oh, God.
No, this doesn't even have that much spice in it.
No.
No, he's talking about the day that I
Yeah.
went and I ordered a thing of Arby's fries, curly fries, and they were literally right out of the fryer into a package and then into my hands. I was so hungry that I did not care. And like I've said before on this show, I had an issue where I did some nerve damage to my hands. So when I picked the fry out of there, I couldn't feel that it was literally burning my flesh. Like actually left blisters on my fingers from where it was just still molten. And I popped it into my face and immediately regretted doing said action because I spit it out into my palm and I made this kind of, I don't know, sound as I'm like just letting, I couldn't even spit it. It was so hot I didn't want my lips and tongue to touch it. So I literally just opened my mouth, leaned forward and made a noise exhaling, trying to get it out of my mouth. That was literally my endeavor to get it out of my head, and everybody thought that I was just really pissed at this fry and I was yelling at it.
See, that is why you never wish to not feel pain, because pain's actually useful.
It is handy at times.
Handy.
Yeah, it was purely my fault, though. Like, we just got done watching some movie, and we went to the food court to get something to eat, and, well, I spent what I could on the movie, and Cecil was like, dude, go grab her something to eat, and grab me a thing of fries. So, I did.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, hey, we gotta drop a new batch. Can you wait? Yeah, sure. Like, a couple of minutes later, I come back. Fresh fries. Hand them to him.
Right in the face.
Before I could even say anything, he was like, you should have told me.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, dude, this is something you tell a brother before they shove a fry in their face.
Oh, man.
What about you? What are you drinking, man?
I am partaking of a tab. Yeah. Just tab. I gotta go to work. I'm a work guy.
Oh, you're that guy. I get it.
Yeah. Bugadoo, bugadoo.
Hey, Damok, what are you drinking?
I'm sad drinking tonight, so
Aww.
I got me 4 Miller Lights in the tall boy can.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Hold on. Are you sad drinking Like, are you drinking Miller Lite because you're sad, or are you sad because you're drinking Miller Lite?
I'm drinking Miller Lite because I'm sad.
Okay.
Who drinks Miller Lite when they're happy? The fuck is wrong? Who drinks Miller Lite when they're normal?
Those
Miller Lite when you're
commercials.
sad.
Those people in those commercials drink it when they're happy. Well, technically they can't drink.
I think I would have to drink to be in a Miller Lite commercial, so...
Yeah, I would have to drink to be in a Miller Lite commercial as well. And I would not be drinking Miller Lite in their commercial.
No. that would be hilarious if when people are actually sitting there in those commercials, they're actually drinking like something like Dogfish Head or something like that, but they're in a Miller Lite can.
Aw, boy. So,
Stirring shit.
yeah. City Games. City Games. Hey, Cecil, what are you drinking?
Well, the attack is really non-effective. Oh, wait a minute. What are we talking about?
What are you playing?
Oh, playing. 'Cause honestly, I'm playing abso-fucking-lutely nothing. I actually was telling Sturm today. It's like, dude, I gotta log into Atlas to make sure our shit doesn't decay because I haven't logged into Atlas in probably a week. So I'm like, yeah, if you don't log in and actually like interact with it and shit, it will decay. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do that. And I still haven't yet.
Yeah, I got to do that myself.
Yeah, I literally have just been playing the game of life, and not the fun one where you've got a board and you're moving around pieces and you're sacrificing children to a dark god to get life tiles and make money. But no, I've just literally been focusing on schoolwork, focusing on button up the episodes on here so I can get them out. I've got so much shit I got to do. We're actually going to be traveling to Maryland this weekend, Jersey the following weekend. There's so much going on, so I'm trying to fit everything in, as well as getting schoolwork done, and it's definitely trying. So yeah, I'm gonna be super lame. I think I have played. Actually, did I? Oh yeah, you know what? Today I did. I actually played some Marvel Strike Force on my phone. I jumped on there and I played some Marvel Strike Force, and that is it. That is the accumulation of my gaming. I don't think I was playing anything else. I may have snuck something in there. Oh, you know what? I did start up Warframe and collect all of my dailies. So I guess that counts. So I played Warframe on PlayStation 4 and PC for about 30 seconds.
All right, fair enough. Damok?
Pass. I haven't played anything.
All right, then you haven't played anything. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's been a long ass week, and yeah, I'm waiting for the Humble Bundle games to come out because I want to play those. That or I'm gonna start playing RimWorld again, but I gotta find time. I just haven't found any time. I've been trying to do all these damn boxes behind me. I've gone through 90% of it. I just need to break down the boxes and find a way to fucking throw them away. That's been all my damn time.
All right, Blue, how about you, man?
So Damok, you've been playing Inventory the Game Real Life Edition then?
Yeah, pretty much. It's not as fun. Like, I find things that I don't know where they came from. Like, I must have been blacked out. There's 4 pairs of thongs back there in a box. And I was like, they've been in there for years.
Those are mine. I left those there. Sorry. I left them in. I didn't think that you were going to open that box. Sorry. They're actually eye patches. They're not thongs.
Oh, okay. Eye patches. Cool.
They're the helmet-style eye patches so that they don't budge when you're wearing a helmet.
Eye patches, he says.
Well, come on. You guys saw Beavis and Butthead, right? You remember
Nope.
when they went to gym class and they had to get some athletic supporters and they didn't all the ones that they had didn't fit, so they gave them eye patches and they're like, "Oh, this fits perfectly."
Absolutely, I remember. Blue, how about you, man? What are you playing?
So I've been playing Pokemon Sword. I'm enjoying that. I've gotten 4 gyms. I'm at like 120 something Pokemon at this point. Just kind of like taking my time. I'm kind of like leveling people, trying to build a team that I like. I'm in like this forest with all these glowing mushrooms.
Oh, nice. I would stay in there as long as you can before progressing, because there are some really, really kick-ass Pokemon in that forest.
Okay. I think I got like 3 or 4 out of it so far, but I'll keep digging. And then I decided to give my friend shit because he was playing video games when I had my tooth removed. And I was like, "What the fuck aren't you doing at work? Playing video games?" And he says, "No, dude. I'm taking the whole week off," and he's like, "Final Fantasy, I feel like they've changed something in this." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I watched it. He streamed. They added some shit to some of the sequence battles towards the end, and so I played Final Fantasy 15 New Game Plus, and I got into that some more, and I'm enjoying that. I'm actually trying to build up my hunter rank in that game because the higher your hunter rank is, the bigger the monsters are that you get to fight. And really, at this point, when I'm so overpowered, like I'm at like level 91 in this New Game Plus version, that it's those big monsters that are actually going to give me more entertainment than anyone else. I mean, like I run around at night on purpose just to fight a demon at this point.
Oh, Christ. I stopped at Leviathan, so I have a lot to do in that game.
Oh, yeah. I think you're like, you're like almost a little over halfway through at that point. I think. Yes, should be.
I think I got to the point where you had to get gas for the car the first time.
And you got distracted by dad ass?
Yeah,
pretty
Cindy.
much.
Oh my God, Cindy.
And then I never played again. I literally just stayed there talking to her over and over and over and over. Went through 3
Very
boxes
well
of tissues
animated.
and 4 socks.
Yeah, very well animated. Anything else, Blue?
No? What about you, man?
I have been playing Pokemon Sword, and I went a little overzealous this weekend, and I beat the game, and I didn't collect everything, so now I'm doing the collecting thing after the game. Though it freaked me out, absolutely freaked me out at the end of the game, because it was like, okay, is this the first Pokemon game that's not going to let you continue after you beat it? Because the credits just felt like they were going on and on forever. But you can play after you get through all the credits. But yeah, I got one of the God Pokemon that's added into my team. I received the first Master Ball, and I plan on using that to catch Mr. Sword. Yeah. That, and I've been playing this Dungeon and Dragons game on my phone. What the hell is it? Let's see here. What is it called? Warriors of Waterdeep. It's a nice little like clicker battler kind of thing. It's a time passer, but it's fun.
Sorry to interrupt, man. Maybe I missed it, but Damok, why are you sad?
My cat's sick, like really sick, out of nowhere. Like, the vet is like, he swallowed Tylenol or something like that. He's got liver damage, kidney damage, gallbladder damage, all instantaneous. He was fine up until Friday. And now I literally have 8 medications to give him. And because it's liver damage, he has 0 appetite. And if I can't get him to eat the meds, he's going to die of severe malnutrition. And he's not taking the meds because he does no appetite. So I'm going to drink my Miller Lite, and I'm going to be a little quiet and sad tonight, but I'm still here.
I told you, man. Cat suppositories. Granted, you got to be prepared for it.
Say.
You got to be prepared, but it'll work.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and go fucking put the vet bill on a credit card and have him stay there for a couple days and have them fucking force it into him till he starts eating again.
He'll come around.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Damok.
Cats are weird that way.
Hopefully he gets better.
They'll fuck with you, and they'll be like, oh, no, I'm not going to eat. And then you'll be like, oh, my God, I'm so sad. And then you'll turn around and be like, dude, you ate an entire ham.
Right? He's beat it like... Okay, so a cat, it's sick, that is having organ issues and all that. Their normal response is to run and hide and stay away from people. Cats like to be by themselves. He's not. He's out. He's walking around. He's acting normal, except that he won't fucking eat anything or barely drink any water. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, my mom... So my dad works up in Virginia right now. My mom's here. She would be here at this house by herself if I hadn't moved in. So she's out of town visiting her sisters. And she told me, says, I want you to watch the cats. So one of them has like a bottomless pit. He'll eat and eat and eat. Like, that's no problem. The other one, she doesn't like to be picked up. She doesn't like to be held, but she loves to cuddle up next to my mother when she's sitting down somewhere. I cannot get her to eat. For the life of me. She doesn't want to eat. She's probably actually sitting by the front door right now wondering when my mother's coming home. Weirdest fucking cat in the world.
Yeah, dude, cats are... They're a pain in the ass, but once you get attached to them... No, we cannot hear you.
All right, Mike Mute is fucking up on me.
This is why we love a drunken podcast. The only sober guy is the one having technical difficulties.
No, seriously, Cecil, you sound like a robot. Everybody else sounds fine, and my mic mute isn't working.
I am a robot.
Did you not know this?
Yeah, I'm confused. How did you not know that he wasn't a robot?
Well,
Thank you,
we touched
humans.
tips and it felt real.
No, did you notice how hard it was? That's because it's got a metal rod inside.
I just thought you were that excited.
I mean, I was. But it's a metal rod, too.
2 inches of steel. All right.
2 inches? I couldn't afford 2 inches. I got like a half an inch of steel in there. The rest is compressed fat.
All right. And... yeah. I don't even know what we're talking about tonight. Seriously.
Well,
So-
hey, you know what? Hold on. I have something that I have to mention on the nerd scale. If anybody is a music lover, a musician, a drummer, or just a fan of really political bands, you probably have heard that Neil Peart died January 7th of brain cancer. The son of a bitch
nearly 3 years she was battling it.
The son of a bitch was battling brain cancer for 3 years. And it's not like, hey, brain cancer is something... No, brain cancer is fucking fatal, dude. Hence he died. But, yeah, the guy had lived through some shit.
Right.
Like I don't know. Dude, dead serious. If I had lived through half the shit this guy did, I would not be here. Because I would not have lived through it. The dude lost his daughter, like late 90s, early 2000s. He lost his daughter as she went off to college. She got in a horrific car accident and died. And then shortly later, his wife was diagnosed with cancer, and she died. So I think in the same year, he lost his daughter and his wife. Now, I don't know about any of you. That shit happened to me. I would have had a fucking nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone for the tours. What was it, back in 2015? That's for sure. I wouldn't have made it to that.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, and the dude took a hiatus from the band for a time. He like, I think after his wife and daughter died, he literally just jumped on a bike and just rode around Canada and the United States for a while. He just rode his bike around. A motorcycle, sorry, saying bike. He just rode his motorcycle around just all over the place. And just kind of, I don't know. But, dude, I give the guy, like, surviving that brain cancer probably was like, oh, fuck it, I got this. Like, literally. Fun fact about the guy, though. Something that, okay, now I've been listening to Rush for the better part of, 32, 34 years. I mean, I've been listening to Rush as long as I can cognitively remember. My uncle got me into them, and for some reason they just stuck. But I just learned, actually after he died, that Neil Peart wrote a lot of Rush's songs. And Geddy Lee sang them. I didn't know that.
I didn't know they were political, but then again, I guess that shows how much I paid attention to their lyrics.
Oh,
yeah, I had no idea they were political at all either.
Yeah, they're nerdy as fuck, too.
Oh, dude, yeah, like Passage to Bangkok, Red Sector, even Red Barjetta. If you listen to the song, they're talking about a not a utopian, but a kind of a militaristic future where laws have outlawed everything, and just something as simple as owning a car is outlawed.
Yeah, very dystopian kind of.
Yeah, dystopia. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah,
But
see,
yeah,
I was thinking it was like Blade Runner-esque, like world. When I listened to that album that has the guy where he discovers a guitar. I forget the name of the bloody album.
Power Windows?
Yes, I want to say there's like they mentioned some sort of. They used the album for that. They used that album a lot in Ready Player One in the book.
Oh God, I haven't read the book yet.
Then they probably used it in the movie. If not, they kind of took out a central plot of.
Well, I'll just say moving pictures.
You
go
haven't
ahead.
read Ready Player One?
No, it came out it came out while I was in school. I haven't read any book. Since I've been in school, I have read one book for pleasure. It was a book called Impulse. It's part of the Lightship Chronicles.
Ready Player One? It came out then? I thought it's been out for a lot longer than
So
that.
I didn't know about Ready
been out a
Player.
long time.
I didn't know about Ready Player One, the book, until the movie came out. Once the movie came out, I was aware of the book.
Oh.
How long have you been subscribed to Loot Crate?
Oh, Jesus.
So it's
Only
Rush.
about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that album was Rush 21.
Oh,
2112.
2112, I love that album.
Yeah, that's
The
the-
Temple of Ceres and 2112 Overture. Yeah.
and then something
That's
in
an-
Bangkok was in there.
Passage to Bangkok.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were an incredibly political band. Like off their first album, Working Man. It literally is just it's talking about, like, the whole song is about, I've got a 9-to-5 job and I literally don't have enough money to pay for anything. I work all day and that's all I get. very very common. It's not a new concept or a new topic, but like off their first album, that was that was there, and then as I said, Passage to Bangkok, Red Sector. There are so many songs. New World Man, Big Money. Big Money's a huge political song. Literally talking about how money can, the big corporations can do good or they can do bad, but money makes everything happen. Yeah, it's just
right, how you can use money to make some problems go away.
Yeah, and they create other problems in the process. Yeah, there's just If you listen to almost anywhere, even their later albums like Counterparts, Vapor Trails, even their later albums still had a very political tone inside of them. They started to drift away from that in their later albums a little bit more, but they're definitely their earlier albums. Presto, holy crap, Presto! Oh, dude, Trees off of Hemispheres, the song Trees. If you go listen to the song Trees, and if you can tell me after listening to that song that you don't think Rush was a political band, then I'm just going to completely reevaluate my whole prerogative on Rush, because that song right there just screams class system and the haves and the have-nots. It's a great tune, by the way. Actually, Hemispheres was a great album. But yeah, listen to Trees and then tell me that they're not a political band.
The 3 albums of theirs that I really enjoy, Moving Pictures, 2112, Roll the Bones.
Roll the Bones. That was a 2002 album, I think. I think Roll the Bones came out in 2002. Great album.
No, Roll the Bones was like 92.
Was it 92?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Vapor Trails was 2002. You know what? Maybe Vapor Trails, because it was the one where it came back.
I went to Roll the Bones at SPAC that summer.
Yeah, Vapor is 2002.
Yeah, you know what? I did get that confused, because I knew that.
Actually, I think Roll the Bones is 91.
It is.
Because I was 11.
Damn. Yeah, there you go. I was getting it confused because I thought Roll the Bones was the album that Pert just came back for, but I think it was Vapor Trails that was the one where Neil came back for. Like after his hiatus came back. I
was 2 years old, Zyber.
Oh my god.
I feel old. Holy shit, man. Do I feel old.
And next week we do the get-together for my 40th. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm turning 31 this year.
Yeah, they had to, Rush really had that. I mean, you either like Rush or you don't like Rush. But Rush really had some great tunes, and while their sound always kind of felt the same, but it shifted slightly. Like
right, like say actually the song Roll the Bones or Big Money, and then you go to something like Xanadu.
Yeah, but even if you go from like Presto to Roll the Bones, like the album Presto, which oh god, I know Presto came out before I think Presto was right out before Roll the Bones. I think it was like 88 or 89. But the next album after Presto was Roll the Bones. Well, the next album technically was Rush Chronicles, but that was a best hits type of thing, not an actual album. But Presto, the sound of Presto compared to Roll the Bones was a lot more.
It was very jammy.
Yeah, very jammy, very rockish, very. Oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? They did a bit more vocal and then instrumental tracks with that, but like Presto had a very, very distinct message in the album. Like Roll the Bones just felt like a really just all around great album about taking chances and just letting fate decide, letting destiny happen, while Presto was more like, no, you don't fuck with me, you don't tell me shit, you show me shit. I don't go down that road, that type of thing. It was a much more political like message in that album Presto than in Roll the Bones. And then you get the Counterpart, and Counterpart was such, like, in my opinion, Counterpart was a darker album. Like, just the content was super dark. You go from Roll the Bones, which is, let fate decide, to Counterparts, and you're like, like Cold Fire. Just, oh, man. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, I'm a Rush nerd.
That's all good, man. You're telling me a bunch of shit I had no idea of.
Yeah, I'm a super fucking Rush nerd.
Ditto. I didn't know a lot of this stuff.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Cecil and I actually took a moment this weekend, and we spent the day drinking and listening to Rush.
Yeah, Friday. Actually, it's right. I found out about this Friday, about Neil passing on the 7th, and literally, I just turned on. I think I probably listened to 8 or 9 albums, just drinking rum and listening to like 8 or 9 albums, and it actually really sucked because I was on secondary call, so I'm sitting there drinking and listening to Rush, and then all of a sudden my phone went off at like around midnight, like, hey, we may need you in, so be ready. So I stopped drinking and tried to get some sleep, but of course I couldn't because I was fucking drunk. And so I woke up Friday morning at 4 o'clock, and I didn't actually lay down to go to sleep until Sunday morning at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I saw your post of Neil on the drums, and I put my message up saying that he's the only drummer, and then I hopped on. I didn't even see the article that was posted, and I was like, holy shit, because I wanted to get a gift myself to post up. And then I saw, in big bold letters, his passing. It was like, oh my fucking God. And you were like, yeah, dude. And from that point on, drinking. Rush.
Yep, I drank a lot that day.
I pretty much drank everything that you gave me Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
The Dogfish Head is staying until next Christmas.
Good call.
And I have 2 Emperors in there, which I'm probably not going to drink because I can't get past them, man. They're hard to chew down.
If they're not for everybody, I enjoy the Emperor. I think it's got a nice IPA flavor with that definite aftertaste of hemp. I mean, it's got a distinct aftertaste of it.
It really does.
I still say, if you can find it, Fiddlehead IPA by Fiddlehead Brewing Company. Very much so the same kind of flavor. And I drank probably a pitcher and a half of that stuff. And I was good. I was good on anything that tasted like that. And that's probably why I can't chew this back.
I gotta find that, because I don't know which one you're talking about. So I definitely gotta find that and see how it tastes.
It was good in the moment, but I can't push replay on that flavor. For some reason, it just makes me wanna uke.
Well, that was the big news that I wanted to, and I think I took up even more time than I wanted to with that. But yeah, the dude.
Just so you all know, we replaced Cecil with IG-88. So,
Yeah, if I sound
IG-88, you don't
sound
need to hide
robotic
anymore.
Yeah, if I sound robotic, I hope I don't sound robotic. Everybody's saying I sound robotic, but my waveform is clean. Looks good. Doesn't look robotic-y. But I guess we'll find out.
Stay
It's
tuned.
actually the curse of Zyber, so it's all good.
Yeah, I actually prefer to be called Skynet.
Oh, jeez. It's like right now, I can hit my mute button, and it mutes me on my Audacity, but they can still hear me.
That's fucked up. So what other news we got, man?
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yes,
What?
we do. We have Pokemon news.
We have better news
they
than
have
Pokemon
recently,
news.
Added some DLC content to Sword and Shield, which I found that out, and I'm sorry I'm not spending $30 to add on to the game when I'm not exactly sure of what that add-on does for me, because the description, it just says it's an add-on.
Well, so what they're doing with this one is that they're actually adding on a different area to the game. So there's going to be this new island called the Island of Armor, and you're going to be in a dojo, and you're going to be training under the guide of a gym leader. Can't think of the name of them right now. And your rival is going to be dependent upon which version of the game you have. Whether you got Sword, you're gonna get Clara, who's like a poison type, and then if it's Shield, then you're going to get Avery, who's a psychic type trainer. And actually, I think the dojo's guy's name it's named after condiment. I'm gonna go with mustard.
Relish.
No, I don't. It could be. I mean, I don't remember what it is.
Senpai Relish.
Senpai relish. But they had a legendary Pokemon that you're gonna get, and you can spec it for a. It's like a fast moving attacks. They're like water, and then there's another type which it's going to be like a combination of fighting and another elemental. And you get them at some point. They're going to add in Galarian versions, Galar versions of different Pokemon like Slowpoke. Slowpoke's going to have like a different Slowbro and Slowking evolution. I can't remember which one.
Yes. I've been seeing some of the posts of where it looks like Hypno and Slowbro had a kid.
Yeah. So they've got that going for them. They're gonna have different Pokemon. There's going to be different,
or a Drowsy rather.
Yeah. There's going to be different Dynamax forms for the starters.
Whoa, wait.
Fully evolved.
Dynamax? Like,
Mm-hmm. So when you go...
I'm just thinking like Max Vagina.
Yeah. So there's going to be different vagina versions of your starters if you've got them fully evolved to the menstruation cycle.
When you got them fully evolved.
So fully... Son of a bitch.
No double entendre here.
No, none whatsoever. So there's going to be that, and then there's going to be another update where you get to go to another, like an icy region, and there's going to, of course, be another ultimate Pokemon. It's funny. I want to say it's the Hyrule Pokemon because the artwork it's got this. It's like supposed to be this regal king-like one, but it's got this big like. It's got these orbs that are kind of like this giant necklace around it, and they have the Triforce symbol within them. It's probably a nod to
think
Hyrule.
like the Akuma beaded necklace with Triforces on it.
There you go. And then they're gonna bring in like 100 different Pokemon. And then, of course, if you've got this Poke Bank thing, they're calling it something different. Pokehome. If it's in the game, then you can pull it over from your other game. So if that Pokemon's found within Sword and Shield, you can bring it over into your game. And
of course, they're even incorporating Pokemon Go.
Well, that's interesting. But you're also going to be able to trade with your friends who don't have the game, the expansions. So they're not limiting the Pokemon per se, they're limiting the areas that you can go to, and I'm guessing they would limit the legendaries. You're not going to be able to find them anywhere else. They're also going to have newer versions of some of the other legendary Pokemon that you've seen before. Like, I think I saw something that looked like a different version of Articuno. As well as some new legendaries that you're going to do in raids, but these raids you can go into caves. So you'll actually, instead of going into the cave when there's like a raid beacon showing, you're actually going to be able to go in there, and you're going to be able to explore, walk around, and you're going to be able to do this co-op, and that's in the second expansion, which is the Crown Tundra, which comes out in the fall of this year.
That makes me think back in reminiscence of like the Douglas cave thing, or when you get Aerodactyl's artifact to resurrect them.
Mm-hmm.
Go down into the cave system, battle those things and whatnot.
Yeah, so we're going to get to see some of those guys, plus the ones from like Ruby and Sapphire, and I think they said like Sun and Moon, possibly.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But also I like how they're going more into variations of certain things, like the Alolan Pokemon had, like you had your Alolan Pikachu, which was different than, say, the Kanto Pikachu or the standard Pikachu that carried from Kanto region all the way through, like, up until Alolan. That, like, variation is very reminiscent of Charles Darwin right there. Like, forced to... They're the same creature, it's just they're forced to have adapted to their region.
Yes, which makes it really cool, because you get like a Meowth that goes from a normal type in this game to like a steel type. I haven't seen what Persian looks like in his evolved form.
Oh my goodness. It's really bastardized. But yeah. It's pretty cool though. Like, to have something that you're used to being one type, like say electric type, and then all of a sudden it is now evolved and it's a fairy type. What? Which is pretty cool. I like it. I absolutely like it.
Yep. I'm probably gonna get it. I'll see how the rest of the game shakes out once I beat it, and then. But I'm definitely this second part. Like, if I got friends like you or my buddy Z who's playing this game, if you guys will continue playing it, then.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not gonna get the expansion until I get my certificate for where I am right now of catching everything.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good play.
All right, I got one question that is absolutely not related, because I started drinking this rum straight and it hits like a freight train.
Yes, your voice sounds better now.
No. What the fuck happened to the Baja Men? Like, they literally dropped off the face of the fucking planet.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah. Like, whatever happened to those guys?
One-hit wonders, my friend. Like every other band that's had a one-hit wonder, they just...
No, but like...
Whatever happened to the Quad City DJs?
Who the fuck are they?
Exactly.
They had that song Train.
I thought that was the same people who did Drops of Jupiter. I thought Train did Drops of Jupiter.
Train is a band.
Yes. Quad City DJs had this like one-hit wonder during the early 90s. That was like a Party Train song or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But...
Are you thinking about Runaway Train by Soul Asylum?
No. Nope.
Well, I hate to tell you, but the Baja Men are still riding their one-hit wonder, and in 2018, they joined the group Our Last Night for a metal cover of their hit song, what was it? Who Let the Dogs Out.
There's a metal cover of Who Let the Dogs Out?
According to Wikipedia, that is what happened, and again, in April 2019, the Baja Men released a new single, Let's Go, dedicated to the teams playing in the Final Four.
So I'm going to start playing this metal version. And
It's our last night.
apparently it's going to play through my speaker instead of through my headset.
It's alright. I got this on my speaker too. Oh, this is amazing!
Oh my god.
This is absolutely amazing! Oh my god, it's 3 minutes of this! This is amazing! They even have dog, like, helmets on! It's great!
So Cecil's found something good. I don't think it's as good as Feel Good Inc.
Is there a metal cover of Feel Good Inc.?
Oh god, yeah, there is. Who's that guy?
I just posted that song for you guys.
Leo Mora.
I love this dude! He does the best cover of Africa ever!
Yeah. Frog Leap Studios.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like, he does the Feel Good Inc. and he does it he walking through a mall wearing a rabbit suit playing a guitar.
Oh, this is happening.
I mean, I doubt you really could play that song in a rabbit suit, but it doesn't really matter because it's a music video.
This is amazing. Oh, God. Bye, guys.
All right. On that note, Cecil, where can we find you?
Shh, I'm listening to metal covers.
Yeah, have you seen the Nicktoons gone heavy with Our Last Night?
Ooh, Our Last Night. Okay.
And now we've lost everyone, so everybody's listening to music and no longer talking.
Yeah.
Like,
that,
Oh, they're going to do a
roughly
Rugrats?
spot of dead
This is
air.
going to be great.
That is not my fault. You guys told me about this. I was fine until this. I just asked about the Baja Men. All of a sudden, they did a metal cover. Oh, Jesus Christ, you can't say that.
I'd like... It pisses off my fiance, but she's... I enjoyed Taylor Swift songs. There's only one song that I actually like. It's called Love
Blank
Story.
Space? Oh, okay.
No, Love Story. Like, her doing the song. I enjoy that one. It's very nice. I like it. I like Blank Space's cover of one of her songs.
No,
Or,
it's
I Prevail.
Of
doing
Blank Space.
Of Blank Space. And then there's another one. I can't remember what song it is and whatever it is, but I enjoyed the metal covers of her music. And that's mostly just because I'm not a pop guy. I'm a metal guy. Like, Michael Jackson's pretty good, but I like metal or rock more than I like pop.
Have you seen Saliva's cover of Michael Jackson's They Don't Really Care About Us? or listen to it, I should say.
Who?
Saliva.
Saliva.
Click, click, boom. Oh, dude, that's an absolute must to hear.
I guess
They nailed that cover. I mean, Michael Jackson. Look, Michael Jackson was the king of pop. I don't care what the fuck you want to say. The guy made pop music, and he was good at it. They don't really care about us. Saliva did a cover of it, and they fucking nail it. Like 100% nail it right on the head.
All right, so do we want to just end this show now? So we can go listen to music? Because this really isn't going to translate well in the audio.
Right. Exactly.
No, fuck it, man. Come on. What other good covers you got, man? Like, feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Okay, so, God, what was her name?
Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, because there's a great metal cover of that. Dude, there's an awesome metal cover of that.
Nope, not even a good song.
No, it's not a shitty song, but the metal cover of it.
No, not even good metal. I think it's a no. Is it a Day to Remember cover? Since You've Been Gone. I think that was.
Oh yeah. I've heard a metal cover of that.
Kelly Clarkson, I want to say, did that.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Dude, Leo is from fucking Norway. Like, the only thing I think about when I just heard his voice is that friggin', oh, it's so cult.
I mean, some of the metal bands have done good rock songs. Not even just pop covers. Just like,
oh, dude, who was that?
Thunder Rolls.
The Billie Jean cover is really good, too.
Yeah, it's that guy that Colby turned me on to. I think his name is Townshed. He's like a Canadian metal singer, which like just kind of blows my mind. Somebody in Canada doing really great metal. I don't know why that blows my mind. I just don't think of metal when I think of Canada. I think of I think of really cold weather and people. Like, I think of out for a rip, are you, bud? That's what I think of when I think of Canada. And then it comes out with this guy singing Jalar, and I'm like, holy shit, this is metal. This is great metal.
We all live. I have to scroll through all the Beatles that I've managed to add to my library.
Oh yeah, so that Leo guy, he's got a cover of Toto's Africa, and it is probably it's better than friggin' Weezer's cover of Africa.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is fan-friggin-tastic. Shit. Bad Wolf does a cover of Cranberries' Zombies. If you have not heard that, you have to hear that.
Cranberries Zombies is the name of the song?
So, the name of the band was Cranberries. The name of their song was Zombies. Bad Wolf did a cover of the song Zombies.
Interesting.
God, how the hell's that song go? In your head. I'm a horrible singer, but zombie. That song. They do a cover of that song, and it is fucking fantastic. Like,
so O'Keefe Music Foundation.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph! You just hit the anything by them, anything.
So specifically, the girl who does the covers for the Tool song "Sober" and "46 and 2."
Yes.
That's a good. The Pot. And actually, no,
okay. Dude, listen to their version of Ozzy Osbourne's "No More Tears" and watch. I call him Flannel Kid. It's this kid. He's in a flannel vest. He's in like a flannel shirt that's just got the arms ripped off, so it's like a flannel vest. He's playing the drums. This kid gets harder into drumming than probably Ozzy's own drummer did.
Okay. So, they don't do good Slipknot covers, though.
No, they don't. They're okay. They're not good. They do great dancing covers.
Yeah, the reason why is they don't have whatchamacallit, they don't have the anger down right. Like, because Slipknot is anger. It's a lot of rage and anger, and they can't channel that correctly.
Yeah, they can't. Like, Corey Taylor is a hard dude to follow.
Yeah, Corey Taylor's also a guy with a lot of fucking problems too.
Well, I mean, he's Corey Taylor.
But I think everyone in Slipknot's got a lot of fucking problems too.
Yeah, the O'Keefe Music Foundation, they've got some great covers of, like they do You Could Be Mine by Guns N' Roses, and they sing it as a duet. There's a guy singing it, and the guy kind of looks like your average prep. Kind of looks like you, Blue Shark. And the girl is...
Thanks, bud. Thanks.
And the girl is just like, this... I don't know. She's just this. They're just average looking kids. But then, like, when this chick starts singing, like, she's got this really low, gravelly voice, and it's like, holy hell, this is like, you're nailing this. It's just
like OTEP.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Opath.
No, OTEP.
No, that's
who's
the one who
OTEP?
did it.
Oh my God! Hold on.
I know Opath. I have like their entire discography on my fucking what's his face.
I'm having a hard time finding some of these bands. I have a playlist for this. That's right. Let's see, playlist. Just gotta remember what the flip I called it.
You called it clickety clickety click?
No, I'm trying to remember what it's probably called Pop Goes Punk.
This
Or
is
covers.
OTEP.
So
I'll have to listen to that. Hang on.
of Mice and Men. They did a cover
okay.
of what's it called? It's a song by the guy from Backstreet Boys. Shit. My Love is the name of the song.
OTEP does a really, really amazing cover of Royals, which is way better than the original Lord cover or original whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They are the definition of speed metal. OTEP. I just listened to part of that. They are literally the definition of speed metal.
Devil Driver.
Holy Diver. Who did the cover of that?
I think it's Devil Diver.
No, it's Holy
No,
Diver.
no. That's Holy Diver was done by Killswitch Engaged.
Yes, they covered that. And you know what the funniest part is? I didn't realize that was a cover until probably... Actually, you know what? I didn't realize that was a cover until I was talking to Damok about it. I'm like, yeah, it's a great song. And then Damok's like, yeah, it's a great cover. And he told me
That's
who
Ronnie
did it.
James Dio, dude. That's
Yeah.
like, now you got to get that tattoo on your arm.
Well, then he's telling me about it. I'm like, no, that's not a cover. That's the original. And I'm like, oh, shit, is that a cover? And I went and looked it up. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a cover. Holy crap, that's a great cover.
Yeah, they so All That Remains also sometimes does covers, and it's like the Thunder Rolls is one of the songs. I forget who originally did that one.
They do a cover of that song, but to be perfectly honest, it's good, but it's not as good as the original. The original is a country singer, and it's hard to follow that. It's
Yeah.
he really just nails it. But their cover of it is good. If I could have the original guy singing it over top of All That Remains music, that would get my nipples hard.
That's one of the funny things is about some of these musicians is they just started doing covers of like songs just because they're fans of the stuff. Like, I don't think Jimi Hendrix isn't the original artist for Johnny B. Good, but he has a great Johnny B. Good.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of which, have you heard Dave Matthews Band All Along the Watchtower?
Oh, yes.
Dude.
That's also a song that Hendrix covered of Clapton.
Dude, yeah, like that is like you just said Hendrix, and that reminded me of All Along the Watchtower, which reminded me of Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah, and anytime I hear that, I think back to Clapton.
Yes. So Leo does a cover of Bad Boys Only Metal, and it's friggin' fantastic. I love this guy. I just gotta find like his albums and throw money at him because he's
Or
this
find
guy's
him and have him on the show.
no
That too.
that would be That would be
Be our
too
second
amazing.
Italian on the show.
Actually, no, he's from Finland. He's not Italian.
Yeah, he'd be our Netherlander, our second Netherlander.
He'd
Thought
be
he
our
had an
second
Italian.
favorite Swede. But he's not Swedish. He'd be Finlandish. So he'd be our favorite Finlandian.
Finnish. I believe
There you
it's
go.
called Finnish.
I'd finish.
And speaking of Finnish, it's about that time, guys. Damok, where can we find you?
I exclusively troll the G.N.A Discord.
Blue?
You can find me here on our G.N.A Discord. You can find me sometimes tweeting on Twitter at BlueShark45. And you can find me on TPCs and Bullets and Beers, Geek Squatch. Yeah, you can find me on those Discords as well.
All right. Cecil.
You can find me trolling Leo's page because literally he's right now wearing a Rastafarian hat with dreadlocks in a prison orange jumpsuit singing Bad Boys. This man deserves all of my money. But if you can't find me here, you can find me on Cecil vs. Games on Twitter, Cecil Xavier everywhere else on Ustream, Twitch, Mixer, Discord, Facebook. Just if I'm not there, just tell me where you are. I'll probably go there too. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. And I'm Zyber. You can find me pretty much by my moniker on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixer, G.N.A Podcast, many, many other places. If you need help finding them, message me. I'll let you know if I'm there or not. We'd like to thank you for coming by, listening, and hopefully having a good time as we had some distractions and silence because people were watching videos and getting excited about covers and all that loveliness.
He does the fucking Spider-Man theme song in metal.
See? Like that.
There we go.
And that was my phone going off. Yes. Totally brain farted on the closer here.
Do you like anime? Because we sure do. Join us every Wednesday night at 19:30 Eastern Standard Time at cast.gg/GNA podcast for anime night. This week we were still watching Love is War, and we'll continue watching it.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Reviews and subscriptions, or reviews help people find the show. So if you enjoy listening to us, let other people know. You can find us on Google Play Music, iTunes, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, Player FM, Spreaker, YourTune, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and some other fucking one. I don't even remember what the hell it is. We're almost everywhere. If we're not someplace, let us know. We will upload there. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Search at G.N.A Podcast. Horror Movie Night.
Yes, every second Saturday. You missed it. We had Tusk and we had Brightburn going. Yeah, great movies.
All right, Tusk was a fucking dark comedy. That was not a horror movie. That was a dark comedy.
Well, I loop it in there because, you know, that's just me. I feel that it is considered dark comedy, yes, but also loosely horror.
All right, I can track that. All right, Blue, hit it. What were you going to say?
Yeah. Next month hasn't been decided yet, but hopefully it's something good. Blue?
He's not back, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. You can also find us on our website at www.deathmetalcovers for amazing pop songs that we all get lost into and just listen to all day.com/rush or the GNApodcast.com.
Or you can go and talk about Game Show Night, which is every first Saturday of the month. That's every first Saturday of the month where we sit around, drink, play games, and you have a chance of winning game codes. Yes, they are Steam codes that we get from our partners at Humble Bundle. How about that, Blue? Can you handle Humble Bundle?
I can handle that. Humble Bundle is a game purchasing service, not software. It's a game purchasing service where you buy games for your Switch, for your computer, whatever you call it. And yes. And except there's a little bit of a twist. You determine where the money goes. Publisher, developer, or charity. And all you need to do is put partner equals G.N.A podcast at the end of any Humble Bundle link to let them know that we sent you there. And take that slider bar and slide it all the way over to 0 for us, and then slide it all the way over as far as you can for charity, which we're supporting the Children's Miracle Network for our charity, and we've raised some amount of money that we currently may or may not know about.
It doesn't matter. Spider-Man doing metal.
If it's anything on the census of, well, we're on the 14th day of the month, I think it's somewhere low right now.
Yes.
Like maybe 0. Yeah, 0.
Oh, God, I'm checking. Jesus Christ. I'm listening to Spider-Man and metal. God.
Oh, and here I thought he was nodding in agreement.
He's jamming out over there. Lost the headphones.
And
Dead air.
Dan.
Dead air. Dead air.
And
dead air.
Dan?
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
And Dan.
No and then. I'm checking right now. I'm checking. It's, I
You
had
like
to click.
A-Girl?
I had to click
And
it.
then?
Actually, oh, you know what? It hasn't refreshed for January. They haven't changed over to the new
All
year
right.
yet. The fucking bastards.
So
Hold on.
let's just say 0.
Hold on. Let's see what we got in December. What was our total for December? How about that?
$16.
50 cents. Do 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 do. God, that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Only metal. $14.36 for December.
Oh shit. That was bad. Scratch that. $14 and
36 cents.
36 cents. $14.36. All right. Yeah. Wow. I hope we do better this one. Anywho, thanks everybody for stopping by and recording another show. As usual, when Blue and I take over, the coach is a little out of order, but
Oh my God, he covers Eminem "Lose Yourself in Metal."
all right, guys, you all have a great night, and see you next week.
Night.
Night.
Take care. Have fun.
This guy's amazing. How have I not been subscribed to this guy?